Welcome to Cloud Coffee and Certs, the podcast where we chat about cloud certifications, learning cloud skills, and staying confident on the tech journey. Grab your coffee, relax, and let's level up together.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode. And today's episode is mostly about just chit chatting with you guys because I don't have any so-called like proper topic to cover. We have already started AWS security specialty, and if you remember that, we have got some of the topics as well in past few episodes. Now, what happened is AWS played slightly game with us. So the certification which we were preparing as part of our previous season is actually deprecated, or it's not valid anymore. AWS doesn't support that, and AWS is launching a new version of the same certification, and it will be having, well, surprise some of the topics around AI. Now, because we have already invested so much amount of time into that, and I personally have even booked the certification, I still anyhow gave it. I am certified in it, but I didn't record it any further episode onto that because I don't want to invest time and share knowledge with you guys of something which might not be relevant for you guys anymore. And that's one of the reason I stopped making further episodes around that. And for past like couple of months, maybe few weeks, I was just thinking of like what should be next because uh, there should be something new, right? And something which is relevant for both you and I, because I don't want to cover a topic or certification which again like something happens in between and we are halfway through and we are not continuing that anymore. I mean, it's really disheartening for me personally because I was really invested into AWS security specialty. Just to give you guys some sort of experience around that, so certification itself was good. There was a lot of topics which were interesting, so scenario based questions. It was not a straightforward one, and like I say, after every certification, like this is the hardest one which I've given. So I won't rate it as good as CCSP. I mean, for me CCSP was still harder compared to AWS security specialty, but it was really good one, and I personally had to like take the full allotted time to even certify into that. So yeah, so the certification itself was good, and I'm not sure why they are planning to like they plan not only planning, they already did that. So why they did like remove the older version, but anyhow they must be having some sort of good reasoning around that. And like I said, there might be some new topics which might be added in the new version of the certification. Now, should we be preparing for that certification again, or should we be investing time in something else? So I personally thought that it's time to move on. I mean, no point on waiting for the new version to launch and then start preparing for it, because to be honest it might be pretty new for everyone and we have to invest more time into that. So what I thought, instead of further investing time into it, and maybe try something new this time. So that's why I renamed the series as well. So now it's not like get certified together, it's more into cloud coffee and certs. So what we will be doing as part of this new series is we'll be not only talking about, like, of course, certification, which is one of the key topic, and of course we will pick up one of the certification, but also there will be some sort of like knowledge sharing in terms of clouds and cloud security news, because so many things are happening, and I promised it last year as well that I will be sharing with you guys like some sort of monthly episode, but it didn't work out because it was pretty overwhelming for me to prepare two uh, different types of series or episode in parallel. So what I thought that instead of doing that, maybe we can club it into a single episode. So maybe slightly longer episode, but covering everything. So maybe certification topic as one of the topic to be covered in the episode. Then of course knowledge around or news around what's happening in the tech world and cloud security and all those sort of field. So yeah, so it will be covered under the same episode. So that's the plan from now on. I did invest some of my time and effort in setting up better equipments for the recording. So that's why, uh, I mean, I'm not sure if you guys will be able to notice, but I personally noticed it that with the new system, with the new recording equipments, I'm having better clarity. I mean, I don't know why I was still using that older mic, because the new one it sound like way better than the older one, and I'm learning more techniques around like how I can make it much better for you guys to listen in terms of the quality of podcasting as well. So yeah, all those sort of things were happening in the background. I just wanted to say hello to you guys again, because I'm not going anywhere. I mean, if you really see some of the podcast series around cloud security, if you search them, some of the episodes were recorded like way back in 2022 or 2024. So I just wanted to make sure that this doesn't happen to our series, and I keep on mentioning it again and again, that even if I have like a single listener who is listening to the knowledge which I'm sharing, it's worth an effort, because I am personally doing it more towards from the spreading of the knowledge, instead of like other benefits in terms of like how someone start podcasting. So yeah, that's the plan. Means series is still on. It will be having new name, same logo, and same person to share the episodes and knowledge, but something different this time. So a mix of certifications and mix of other knowledge as well. In terms of certification, I'm thinking of picking up AWS networking specialty, because it's not going anywhere. And when I was doing studies of AWS security specialty examination, I realized that a lot of topics or knowledge is interrelated or somehow dependent on networking concepts as well. Networking personally is one of the topic which is always closer to me, and I always wanted to be like a network engineer, when I was in telecommunication. So I really love that. I really love how messages flow from point A to point B, and ultimately, it doesn't matter what kind of technology or what sort of new concepts which we will be having in future around AI and cloud security. Everything will still be flowing on a certain network. So it's not like we are going from point A to point B in a different way. I mean, it would be in a different way, but it will still be going from point A to point B, and that will be running into actual networking infrastructure. So I will be picking most probably a AWS networking specialty this time. I am also keeping it like much closer to what we need normally intend. So it won't be happening like end of the year. It will be happening somewhere between mid of the year, so we can have like another quick short certification to wrap it up by end of the year. So probably a couple of certification this year, because I have like on myself due one certification for you guys in year 2025, because I myself got certified in one of the cert, but that cert is not available anymore. So yeah, so we will be having probably hopefully two certifications this year, and one of them will be again around AWS, and another one will be most probably around AI, because that's the new buzzword, right? And it's worth learning about that. I mean, one of the thing which we can do is maybe pick up one of the cloud service providers AI solution, so maybe AWS AI solution or Azure AI solution. If not, then maybe some sort of like generic AI concepts around agentic AI and whatnot. So yeah, a lot of good things will be happening in year 2026. Podcast is still on, series is still on, new name, same person, and we will be chatting up like more regularly from now on. So yeah, a short one for you guys. Just recording it in chilly weather of United Kingdom, because it's what like -1 today, and I'm still sitting in my so-called like summer house. It's not a summer house anymore. It's more like a more like a outhouse, which is really cold. But because I was so excited to chat with you guys on first day of New Year, so it's 1st January when I'm recording it, and hopefully this will be, because this is a short one, I won't be investing much time in editing this episode as well. So it will be more like natural chit chat, just letting you guys know we will be catching up soon with our actual main episode. And yep, hope you guys had a good break, and hope you guys are excited for the new year and time ahead. I am really excited for it, and yeah, let's catch up soon. Goodbye and good luck.
You've been listening to Cloud, Coffee and Certs. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to follow and share if you enjoyed this episode. Until next time, keep learning and keep growing.